All right, guys. Lesson 15, Session 3, Tens and Ones. A ranger counts mountain goats. How many goats does the ranger count? Use cubes or write numbers to show how many. I'm going to use what I did yesterday, and I'm going to section our goats out into tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Make my bubble. Let me back it out a little bit. Okay. All right, let's do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So let's section these off. I made another 10 bubble. Let's see if we can make another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm gonna have to be careful. I'm gonna circle it, but I'm gonna leave this little goat out of my circle because he's not one of the 10 I counted. Okay, now we've got some leftover ones. Let's see how many we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we have 3 tens. See, our 3 tens. And we have 7 ones. Now we could also write it like an addition problem. We could add our tens and our ones together. What is 3 tens really? Let's count them up. 10, 20, 30. So 3 tens is actually the number 30. And let's add our ones. How many ones? 7 ones is, right, it's just 7. That one doesn't change. Okay, and we know 30 plus 7 is, that's right, 37. I could also use 10 trains. Let me see what I've done with my 10 trains. Here they are. Okay. So these are manipulatives that we've been using in class, and you notice that we have ones, and they're just 1 cube, 2 cubes, 3 cubes. They're just 1 apiece, right? But then we have these rods right here, and they are 10 of them all together. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's kind of like if you took 10 of these ones and just stuck them together. So this is what we call a 10. So I could put 10 right here, 10 right here, 10 right here, okay? And it means the same thing. I've got 3 tens, and then I could put the little ones on the goats that are representing just ones. Let's see. And I still have the same thing. I still have 3 tens and 7 ones, right? And 3 tens and 7 ones is 37. Good job. So I'm going to turn it over on the back here. And this is how the author of our workbook did it. They used those 10 trains, okay? So they showed the 3 tens and the 7 ones. And this is another way you can do it. If you're just drawing it on the paper instead of drawing a whole bunch of squares, if you just draw a line, that can represent a 10 for you. So let's do that. 10, 20, 30. Okay, and I'm going to write 30 here for my tens. Now let's see how many ones I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 30 plus 7. And it is, we already said it's 37. Okay. Now here, I'm going to write it a little different. Blank tens. It's not wanting me to write 30. It's wanting me to say how many tens I made. And how many tens did I make? That's right. I made 3 tens. And how many ones? 7 ones. That one's not going to change. And then it still is 37. Good job. All right. This was independent practice today, and we're going to go over this, and if you've got your paper at home, you can work it along with me if you didn't get finished. All right, so here it says, write 2 ways to show 62. Now, they already kind of did a little bit of the work for us. They made how many 10s? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. They made 60 here, but how many 10s did they make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They made 6 10s. Now, I see the word 10s here, so they're wanting to know how many 10s I made. I made 6 of them. And how many 1s did I make? That's right, I made 2 1s. Okay, now down here is where it wants me to write the number out, okay? So 6 10s, how much is that worth? Well, we said 6 10s is 60. And 2 1s, that's not going to change. It's still worth just 2. Okay, so that's 2 ways that we can write 62. Now right here, it says something a little different. Show 70 plus 5. I think I'm going to draw a picture. I think I'm going to show 70 as 10s, okay? So I'm going to just draw some 10 rods until I get to 70. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Okay, I'm going to stop there because I've got my 70. Now I'm going to have 5. All right, I can't make a 10 for the 5 because that's lower than 10, right? So I'm going to make 1s. I didn't mean to write that there. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so I have 7 10s and 5 1s. Oh, now I've done all the hard work up here. Now I just write it out. How many 10s did I make? 4, 5, 6, 7. I made 7 10s. And how many 1s did I make? That's right, I made 5 1s. And now it's got my problem written out. 70 plus 5 is, what is it? That's right, 75. I can look at this and see, okay, I'm going to put 7 and the 5 together and make 75. Or I could count it up right here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. Still get it the same answer. Okay, and here's the back. This was in independent practice 2. So it says show 84. Okay, so I'm going to draw it again. And I'm going to pretend I'm drawing these 10 rods. Okay, so how many 10 rods do you think I'm going to draw for 84? That's right, I think I'm going to draw 8 too. Let's see. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. All right, now I'm at 80. Let's see how many 10s I made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's right, I made 8 10s. I'm going to go on ahead and write it here. It says 8 10s. Now, how many 1s do you think I'm going to have for the 4? That's right. That's easy. Just 4. 4 left over, right? We made 8 10s and 4 1s. So I'm going to write 4 right there. 8 10s, 4 1s. Now, here they're trying to trip us up a little bit. 84 is, now we're going to put our addition problem, okay? So what plus what? Let's add our 10s first. What is 8 10s really? Like, what is its actual value? That's right, 80. 80. And then 4 1s value is still just 4. Okay, so 84 is the same as 80 plus 4. All right, so now it says show 90 plus 5. It asks us in a little bit different way from that one, doesn't it? But I can still do that. How can I show 90? I think you're right. I think I'm going to do 9 10s. Let's do it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Now let's check and make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I did. I made 9 10s to make 90. And now the easy part, we're going to do our 1s. We're just going to put 5 ones. Okay, and that kind of helps us see it a little better, doesn't it? 9 tens and 5 ones. 90. Oh, see, they already did that hard part for us. 9 tens is 90. 5 ones is 5. And we know that is 95. Okay. All right, so let me just do that where you can see it a little better. All right. Now here it's asking us in a little bit different way again, but we can do it. Show 7 tens and 2 ones. Well, this first part shows 7 tens. How do I do that? Yeah, I'm just going to draw 7 of these 10 rods. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 tens. Okay, and down here it's going to want my actual value. We know what 7 tens is, don't we? That's right, it's 70. But even if we didn't, we could count it up. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Good. And now it's saying show 2 ones. I can do that. 1, 2. And then they've got 2 ones right here. 7 tens and 2 ones is 72. And now 70 plus, I'm going to bring down my 2 ones here. 70 plus 2 is still 72, isn't it? Okay. Show 41 2 other ways. Well, I'm going to use this opportunity to use my manipulatives. So I'm going to show them with my manipulatives first, okay? So show 41. How many of these 10 rods am I going to need? I think so too. I'm going to do 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4 10 rods. So I've got 4 tens. Let's see if that gets us to 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. It does. How many ones do I need? That's right. I just need 1. So I have 4 tens and 1 1. Okay, let me put it here where you can still see them. Okay. And then I could draw it. I could draw my 4 tens and my 1 1. It wants me to do it in another way. I could just write it in words. All right, let's see. I'm going to say 4 tens. It's actually numbers and words. 4 tens, 1 1. And there's another way I could write it too. How could I write out the actual value of 4 tens? What is 4 tens really? That's right, it's 40, okay, plus my 1 little 1. And 40 plus 1 is 41, so we showed it in different ways. All right, this one got just a little bit confusing for several of us, so let's look at it a little closer. Which is another way to show 8 tens and 9 ones, okay? So they have 90 plus 8 and 80 plus 9. Well, 8 tens is what? What is 8 tens? Well, let me just draw it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So now let's count them by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 80. Okay, so I already kind of think I know where I'm going here, but let's just work it the rest of the way out. How many ones do I need? That's right, I need 9 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ones. So 80 plus my 9 ones. And look here, I've made one of these answer choices already. 80 plus 9. Very good, guys.